Hi there, welcome to your main newscast on 99.1 and 99.5 FM. My name is Josh Van Simon. We get the news in details. Head of ExxonMobil Ghana, Alistair Routledge, has shut the door on the possibility of Ghana getting urban Ghanese the slightest increase in royalty on the energy with Stabroek projects. At a press conference held yesterday at the company's office in Kingston, Routledge said Exxon is doing extensive appraisal and exploration work in the areas around the Fang2 discovery block. He said this is to define a potential 7th development project. Given that it is wrapped up in discussions with the Ghana government for permission to move ahead with the 5th and 6th project and is already eyeing a 7th, we asked if Exxon will be willing to renegotiate on a royalty higher than current 2% for one of those ventures. After an extensive response, Kaieteur asks if the answer is no, which Routledge answered in the affirmative. Other news, President Barrow has said on multiple occasions that Guyana will not be paying ExxonMobil to supply the nation with its gas. However, the operator's country manager Routledge shared a different perspective yesterday. He said that they will be selling the gas to the government. He explained that this will be a mechanism to pay Exxon's investment for the costs associated with the pipeline that will be used to transport the gas from the Liza fields in the Stabroek block to the Wales development site in the west bank of Demerara. The Exxon should not say the cost that will be attached to the transportation of these gas. He said these figures were yet to be finalized as the overall cost of the pipeline is still not yet decided. And in other news, Guyana has managed to pay back ExxonMobil and its partners, Hess and CNOOC, approximately $4 billion for developing the Liza Phase 1 offshore project on normal conditions. With ring fencing, the country should have been repaying 50% of the profits from the project. But in the absence of this key provision, Guyana will continue to receive a meager 12.5% in profits. Country manager Alistair Routledge yesterday said that the project expenses have been cleared. Presently, Guyana shares revenue with ExxonMobil after the company deducts 75% towards the cost incurred to develop the resources in the Stabroek block. This arrangement, with the lack of ring fencing, sees Guyana paying for projects that are yet to commence production activities. And just before we head to a short break, we tell you that the S will be using Guyana's oil resources to pay for its spanking $106 million headquarters at Ogle. This was confirmed yesterday by ExxonMobil Guyana's head, Alistair Routledge. Routledge said the Ogle complex will serve as the main center for Esso's operations, adding that they are going to exceed 500 persons and need an office to ensure people can work effectively and efficiently, and the cost will be recovered. Exxon officials said the company will dedicate one floor of the building for control rooms and monitoring facilities connected by a fiber optic network. This is Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. We will return with more news after the break. Stay with us.
This is GHK Lal inviting you to join me weekdays from Monday to Friday on the National Outlook for commentary on a range of issues. Immediately after the 12 noon and 7 p.m. newscasts on Kaieteur Radio at 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. Looking forward to you sharing in the conversation.
If something doesn't look right, then there is something wrong. And if you suspect child abuse, then you must report it to the Child Care and Protection Agency. During this time more than ever, we have to be the eyes and ears of abused children across the country. So if you see it, or you know it, or even if you just think it's child abuse, then you must report it to the police or call the CPA hotline on 227-0979.
A message from the Child Care and Protection Agency, Ministry of Human Services and Social Security, and UNICEF.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. For a 3-year investigation by the Special Organized Crime Unit, a Hurston East Bank Demerara family was slapped close to 300 charges, alleging that they laundered $4.1 billion of criminal proceeds from operating as nominees for some Chinese businesses in Guyana and also facilitating tax evasion through their business. Those charged are Kenneth Kienwal Ramnarine and his reputed wife Yvette Nalini Sarup, and Kenneth's son Damon Brandon Ramnarine, all of Lot 274 Somerset Court, Hurston. The couple was arrested on Tuesday at the Chedi Jackson International Airport while attempting to flee the jurisdiction for the United States of America. We tell you now that the death toll from the earthquake has now risen above 20,000 after Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Presidency's body published its latest update on the amount of people who have died. The death toll in Turkey is now at 17,134, Reuters reported. State media in Syria said the death toll in government-held areas had risen to 1,347, up from 1,263. Earlier, the White Helmet Civil Defense Group said 1,930 had been reported dead in rebel-hard areas in the northwest of the country, and it brings the overall total to 20,411. Experts have said the casualty figures are expected to continue to rise in the coming days. In other news, the government of Ghana on Thursday announced that it has withdrawn $41.6 billion Ghana dollars from the Natural Resource Fund and transferred it to the Consolidated Fund to finance national development priorities. In a statement, the Finance Ministry said the withdrawal represents the first for the year and was done in accordance with the Natural Resource Fund Act 2021 following the passage of the Budget 2023 in the National Assembly last week. The Private Sector Commission on Tuesday bemoaned what is considered to be the slothfulness of the Ghana Police Force to respond to the attacks on innocent individuals on February 1 during protests on the Buxton Public Road on the east coast of Demerara. In a statement to the media, the Private Sector Commission said that it met with Minister of Home Affairs Robeson Ben, who was accompanied by the ministry's Permanent Secretary, Ms. May Junior Thomas, to discuss several matters regarding to the security sector. Notwithstanding its concerns, the PSC said it welcomes the Commissioner of Police assurance that those held accountable will face the full brunt of the law. And we tell you now that with $388 billion approved in this year's budget for capital expenditure, Leader of the Opposition Aubrey Norton on Thursday said that the money, which mostly covers infrastructural projects, must be spent with strict financial oversight so as to minimize corruption and mismanagement of the funds. Norton made the call during his weekly press conference yesterday, where he stated that this year the government has produced a budget without measures to address poverty, the high cost of living, high inflation, and the high level of unemployment. The focus of the budget, he noted, however, is on infrastructural development, which is needed, but it is being done in a way to facilitate widespread corruption. This is us. You listen to us here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Your page 7 of the Kaieteur News, dedicated to being blunt, comes up after this. Today's blunt is titled All Eyes on the Speaker. The opposition is asking for gas to energy documents. All the Speaker has been about with things like these is nay, not here. What will the Speaker do now? What will he fear? The Speaker can manifest that he is a Guyanese of principle or demonstrate of whom he is a disciple. And with that, we've come to the end of your Newscast on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, 99.5 FM. I'm Joshua Van Sleckman. Thank you for joining us.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
All right, it's Friday. Welcome to Kaieteur Radio